Now what we're going to do, because we're going to make gobi pakoras to go with the rice, I'm going to make a little simple quick sauce to dip them in. And we're going to cook it first before we do the pakoras, because I want to let it cool down a little bit so it's a contrast with the hot pakora when you dip it in. Now what we got here, it's all quite simple. I boiled a couple of tomatoes earlier so I could skin and core them. We've got some chopped onion, a few fennel seeds, a few coriander seeds, one small chopped green chilli, and a couple of cloves of garlic. And here later on we've got some coriander fresh that we'll put on into the sauce. So all I'm going to do basically, this is a bit of a cheat sauce, it's a quick one. I'm going to put everything in the blender. First thing I'm going to do is put the seeds in. And the coriander powder, and I'm just going to give that a quick whiz just to crunch the seeds up a little bit. Now what you can do, which I haven't done, just purely for time, you can roast them for a little while in a pan, just to bring out the essential oils in so they smell a bit nicer, but we're going to cook it anyway, so I think we'll be fine. So now I'm going to put in onion, chilli, garlic. Now you can work out the proportions of this for yourself. I mean, I've used one chilli, a sort of reasonably mild one, which was de-seeded, 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, and half an onion, small onion. And this is 3 tomatoes that I've cored and taken the skins off of. Obviously you can use tinned ones if you need to. Right, I'll whiz that round a little bit. What we've got there is all blended together. Now it's not cooked, so that would actually taste quite horrible at the moment. So I'm going to cook it in the pan a little while and try and thicken it up as well at the same time. So medium heat. Tiny splash of oil, just enough to stop the stuff sticking on the bottom, because obviously it's a liquid itself, so it should be alright once it gets going. And I'm going to add a little splash of water in here, because as it cooks, it will thicken up, so you don't want it too thick to start with, because it will just dry out. So once that's oil's hot, I'm going to pour the whole lot in there, and what you'll see as it cooks is it will go red, and you'll start to the tomatoes will start to cook and go a different colour. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of this in. It's just brown sugar, raw brown sugar. It's best one, better than using white. And that's just to take the acidity away from the tomatoes a little bit and balance the flavour. And a little slug of dark soy sauce. I'm going to use that instead of salt. I might need to adjust the salt at the end, but for now we'll just let that cook away for a few minutes. So we're just going to cook that for 5, 6, 7 minutes, something like that, just until it starts to thicken up a little bit, and then I'll show you what to do next. So this has had 5 or 6 minutes to cook, and you see it's gone a darker colour. I've tasted it, and I think, personally, it needs a little bit more salt and it needs a little kick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of hot chili powder, and then a big pinch of salt. Give that a few more minutes. See, it doesn't matter if it's got a bit of a punch. I mean, you really want a little bit of a punch because the pakoras aren't that pokey, but you can dip it in, and you're not going to. It's not going to blow the back of your head off. You'll just give it a little kick when you eat it, so it'll be nice. Okay. So this is the sauce done. Now you probably noticed I put quite a big chunk of chili powder in here, but I'm used to chili because I eat it all the time. So what you might want to do is just put a little pinch in at a time until you get it just right. So you want a little burn to it, but not too much. Okay.